Alright, our last section for this chapter is Algebra 2, Section 5a, and we're dealing with quadratic inequalities. In this section, we're sort of combining two concepts. The concept of graphing inequalities, do you remember that? That's the line where you did all the shading. Some of you guys are not going to enjoy it, but we're dealing with the quadratic equations, but now we're going to do the inequalities. So we're going to do graphing quadratic equations like we did in Section 5.1, except now we're shading also. So the first thing that we're going to do, just like you did with the line, is we're going to go ahead and make this an equal sign right here. So y equals x squared minus 3x plus 2, so that we know how to graph first, because this inequality only comes in play when we want to shade. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the x-coordinate of the vertex. So I'm going to, the equation is negative b over 2a, if you remember. So my b is negative 3 over 2 times 1. Gives me 3 over 2, which is 1.5. So the two numbers I'm going to choose before and after this is 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. I'm going to choose 0 and 3 here, so I have all the points. So let's go ahead and try. This is, and I don't have to have, I'm not looking for the solution, I'm just looking to graph, okay? So we're doing y, so we don't need the y. 0 squared minus 3 times 0 plus 2 gives me 2. 1 squared minus 3 times 1 plus 2 equals 1 minus 3 plus 2. 1 minus 3 is negative 2 plus 2, which is 0. We have 2 squared minus 3 times 2 plus 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 minus 6 plus 2. So 4 minus 6 plus 2 is 0. Then we have 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 2. 3 squared is 9 minus 9 plus 2 gives me 0 plus 2, which is 2. Right? So the first step is to make the table. Go ahead and write that down. Once we've made that table, we're going to go ahead and graph. So our points are 0, 2, so 0 up 2. Our other point is 1, 0, 2, 0, and then 3, 2. So it looks like that. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not looking for solutions. We're looking merely for the shading. So after we've graphed the parabola, we're going to test a point. So I'm going to pick a point. It has to be inside the parabola. Okay? Our original equation is y is greater than x squared minus 3x plus 2. So once you've graphed it, you're going to go back to the inequality sign, and I'm going to choose a point. Let's choose this point right here. This is 1, 3. That's on the inside. Okay, this is the point I'm going to choose. This is my x, and this is my y. I'm going to plug it in here, and I'm going to see if it's true. Okay, so y is greater than x squared minus, okay, so y is 3 greater than 1 squared minus 3 times 1 plus 2. 3 is greater, 1 squared is 1, negative 3 plus 2. 1 minus 3 is negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Is 3 greater than 0? Well, hopefully you know that is in fact true. Because it's true, I'm going to shade on the inside. Okay? Because if it was false, then I'm going to leave the inside blank and I'm going to shade all on the outside. So remember that? Again, I test a point. The point happens to be 1, 3. This is in fact true. Because it's true, I'm going to shade on the inside. If by chance I get false, if I get 3 is less than 0, then I'm going to shade the outside instead of the inside. So this is exactly like 5-1, except these two steps right here. So go ahead and try it. Page 298, number 2, page 298, number 2, and I will see you in class.